I'm David Mendel with the April 2009 Houston MLS Market Update, and joining me as she does every month at this time is our 2009 HAR Board Chair, Vicki Fullerton. Welcome, Vicki.
Thank you very much. It's good to be home.
Yeah, welcome back from a wonderful mid-year conference in Washington with NAR. I think it probably gave you some tremendous perspective on just how healthy our market is compared to the rest of the country. What did you learn?
I learned it's good to be in Houston, Texas. And our market is so far ahead of the national market. I came back thinking, I am not going to complain again because our market is strong in comparison to the other parts of the country.
Well, our latest report shows that while year over year sales volume is down, pricing remains the silver lining to the scenario here. Taking a look at the numbers for April, we saw the highest average and median pricing for this market since September of 2008. On the average side, 194,222, and on the median side, 149,050. I will say this, that volume of single-family homes sales reached the second highest of 2009. It sounds like we're at least headed in the right direction.
I think we are heading in the right direction, and again, I have to refer back to Washington, D.C., and to give you an idea, 1 out of 5 homes in Reno, Nevada is occupied.
Wow,
that means 1 out of 5 is occupied. So our statistics, even though they sound a little weak, are really strong compared to the national market.
You also told me a little ghost story on another market with regard to months inventory. I mean, our months inventory actually is down from 6.4 1 year ago to 6.1. Tell us about that area outside Detroit.
Well, it's excuse me, I cannot remember the 3 areas, but this is like the River Oaks and the Memorial of the Detroit, Michigan area. They have a 40-year inventory of 1 million plus homes. 40-year. And when we heard that, we all just kind of stood back and said, he must have misspoke. But then I checked the statistics, and it is 40 years, and that is indicative that their high-end market is not just on life support, it may be flatline.
Wow, that's actually terrifying. Quickly before we wrap up, just one thing I'm hearing anecdotally from many of our members is a lot of interest over the past several weeks among the first-time home buyers. And seems like the climate is really opportune for that demographic to be home shopping right now, between the tax credit, and now I'm hearing some discussion that you probably have heard a lot about being able to use that possibly toward a down payment. That's
right. That's the discussion in D.C., and we probably will soon see some action on that. So hopefully this will spur those first-time home buyers to continue to be out there looking and shopping and hopefully signing the contract.
Interest rates also at the lowest point they've been at something like 50 some odd years. So opportune time to buy a home, assuming you're a buyer with good credit.
In Houston, Texas.
In Houston, Texas. Well, we'll be back in 1 month with the next update for May. Along with Vicki Fullerton, I'm David Mendel.